Designer, all of the various output settings needed to validate, fabricate, and assemble the board are defined in output job files. Some of these outputs are used to generate fabrication files, some for procurement and assembly files, and others for validation of the design. Because of these different needs, there is great value in organizing the outputs into separate OutJobs. A good approach is to create 3 OutJobs, one for fabrication outputs, one for assembly outputs, and one for validation reports. Something else to consider when you are setting up the OutJobs is how to deal with variants. Variants allow you to load the same base design in different ways, creating different final products. As well as assembly variants, where the same bare board is used for all variants but they have different components loaded, you can also create fabrication variants, where the silkscreen is changed to suit the different component loading used in each variant. Variants can be configured within the OutJob if needed, either for all outputs in that OutJob, or right down at the individual output level. The output of this daughterboard project is 2 different products, one with a smaller capacity Cyclone 3 and a smaller amount of memory, the second with a larger capacity Cyclone 3 and more memory. This second version also has a number of termination resistor networks fitted. Instead of defining a multitude of outputs for each type of variant in the OutJobs, a better approach is to use PCB configurations and select the variant in each configuration. This project has 4 configurations defined, 2 for the fabrication of the bare boards, which have different silk screens, and 2 for the assemblies. Using a PCB configuration means that the variant selection is external to the OutJob. That means the same OutJob can be used for all appropriate variants, because Altium Designer automatically selects the correct variant settings when generating the various outputs. That means I only need 3 OutJobs to cover all of the outputs needed for the 4 sets of outputs being created from this project. Here you can see how those 3 OutJobs are used across all 4 configurations. To generate the outputs from your PCB configurations, you use the PCB release view. We'll cover that in another video.